I'm in downtown LA right now at the block. It's on, what street is it on, Jeremy?
7th, Flower.
7th?
It's 7th and 8th and Hope and Flower. It's the whole block.
Okay, 7th and 8th. 7th and Flower and Hope and 8th. And we're here to check up on Pop Bar, which is a popsicle place that me and Joe and David have partnered up with Jeremy, our homie Jeremy, with. And we're checking up on the construction updates because we are launching very soon. Can you give me a tour of what's going on in this downtown LA spot?
Yeah, so as Bart mentioned, we're in downtown right now.
Yeah.
And this is the space. We're actually on the ground level. The street level's above us.
Yes.
And so let's just walk through this way and show you what we have here.
Okay.
Down here is the entrance to the subway.
Yes.
So in the future, you'll be able to hop, on the subway here, take it all the way to Santa Monica, or head out east towards Arcadia's, who's Monrovia that way.
That's super convenient.
Yeah. And right here we have a small, quick grab and go concept.
Yeah.
Something like Famina, something where you just grab a sandwich or grab a quick drink.
Oh, like a little convenience store type place?
Yeah, convenience store before you hop on the subway or right after you get off the subway.
Yeah.
On your way to work. Then you have Starbucks right here.
Yes. This whole building?
Starbucks. Yeah,
24 hours?
24
oh
hours.
man, I love 24-hour things.
They serve beer, wine, and some other cool stuff that other Starbucks don't. So that's right here.
You know, I heard that that's one of Starbucks' new concepts. They want to start converting and entering the restaurant space.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So they're trying to do a little bit of everything right now.
These guys are genius.
New concepts. This right here will be T-Mobile. Nothing really exciting to talk about.
It's just phones and plans.
Phones and plans. And this is going to be the unit here.
Oh, this is where Pop Bar is going to be?
This right here in the corner.
Oh, cool.
So what we're hoping to do is have a special door that opens up where you can just walk into the space through this corner.
Nice.
Adjacent to the space, there is going to be a hamburger joint here, and right over here is a pizza joint.
Oh, so after you eat pizza and hamburgers, you can get a frozen dessert.
Yeah, and right here is going to be common area seating. So this will be a patio out here.
Oh, okay.
And
so when people come in, they would just come in through the top. They go down the escalator, and then they just come right in here.
Make a right, and you're here in this space.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Right over here, you can see they've done a lot of demolition.
Yes.
That's going to be a diner right here.
What kind of diner? Like old school American diner where the girls come to you on roller skates?
That would be nice. I'm not sure at the moment. I haven't seen the plans, but it's going to be a diner right here. It's going to be right next to it a clothing concept from Arts District.
Oh, dope.
Called Apollos.
Yeah.
Be in there with a bunch of other merchants. So there's going to be fashion. There's going to be food. Across the way, there's going to be even more food.
Sounds very promising.
Yeah.
So when you look for locations, what do you look for? Do you look for like who the neighbors are gonna be, what kind of traffic this place is gonna get? Like how did you settle on choosing this place?
Look for everything. I mean, parking. This place has parking. Right upstairs, you see Macy's right above.
Yes.
There's 2,200 parking spaces.
2,200?
And then you look for access.
And they validate it?
They validate. So Macy's will validate you 3 hours. If you just go in and try on clothing or whatever, you ask them, they're really nice about it.
Wow.
We will probably have a validation program. And what else we look for?
So there's parking?
Parking, multiple access, which means the trains, subways.
Oh yeah, like we said, there's a subway over there.
Since this is called the block, it actually is an entire city block.
Yeah.
So there's multiple access points from every side. What else do we look for? The lineup, of course. The lineup has to be strong. So we knew we would be next to a 24-hour Starbucks, which drives traffic all day long. And multiple food concepts. TLT is another food concept.
Yeah.
Lime truck. They're going to be right across the way. There's going to be Robeck's new concept.
Oh, dope.
It's called Drink.
Yes.
It's spelled D-R-N-K. They're going to be across the way.
When I first came to visit this place, I thought there was going to be a bunch of like crackheads and crazy people running around because that's what downtown LA is filled with.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of normal people just walking around, so I'm really excited that we're not going to get vandalized.
Yeah, no trouble here. No trouble here. They have 24-hour security. They keep it safe. There will be a lot of events going on here, live music. This platform right here.
Yeah.
right above Starbucks. They often turn that into a space where they put live bands, right?
Oh,
So you can come watch live music. Just if you're walking by, you can hang out.
it's gonna be a poppin' place.
It is. It is. They've thrown a couple events so far. It's been pretty successful.
Are you gonna have a karaoke competition up there with your wife?
I'm not too good, but I'm up for it. I'm always up for karaoke.
That's awesome. All right, so I did not get lost, and I am not on an Indiana Jones adventure. We are walking through the construction site to see what it's actually gonna look like. And the corner unit where we were standing outside, if you can see my black finger, we were right here. So the entrance is gonna come in, and it's gonna come all the way through here. And there's gonna be a wall that comes through this space. How many square feet is this place gonna be, Jeremy?
715.
715 square feet. Oh, danger! This is cool. Are you excited?
Super excited.
Has your wife visited this place too?
Yeah.
So when you guys like go out planning everything, is it mainly you doing all the stuff, or you and your wife, or do you guys have like tasks divided up?
It's both of us. We are pretty much together 24/7. I don't know if you and Gio are like that.
Me and Gio are like that too.
We've learned to work together. We've learned to like spend every minute of the day together, and it kind of feels indifferent, you know, when we're not. So we spend, I don't know how long scouting this place. We come all the time together to see the progress.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's always with me.
Out of all of the concepts you guys were looking up, what made you choose Pop Bar?
Pop Bar, so we are new to the restaurant industry. Well,
Yeah.
as a kid, my parents had a restaurant, but other than that, I don't have much experience. So we knew that Pop Bar would be an easy concept to pick up.
I'm gonna turn on a light too.
Yeah. We knew Pop Bar would be an easy concept to pick up because you focused on one item.
Yeah.
And just variations.
Just popsicles.
One item, different flavors. So we wanted to learn the ins and outs of the entire industry. And so we have other things in the works. Because of Pop Bar, we've been able to make the right connections. We've been able to curate some good menu items for another concept. So that's coming soon.
Wow, that's genius. So you're using Pop Bar kind of to just like, as almost like on-the-job training, and using that as a warm-up and going through the motions for bigger ideas you have down the road?
Yeah. So just look at it as a semester in school.
Wow, that's so genius. Because a lot of people, they view business like, oh, it's so risky, gonna gamble. Oh no, my life saving go down the drain. But for
At times it does feel like that, but you know,
you do a lot of research.
we do a lot of research. We find our weaknesses and we try to make sure that we have things in place for that.
And that's why we trusted you. You know, before, hope you guys can see my face, but before, me and Joe, we were just thinking about doing some apartments or whatever, but that's boring as fuck, especially for people our age. You know, we want to get behind exciting brands, exciting companies, people that are doing dope stuff. And Jeremy is Joe's good homie from back in the day. And when we all kind of got reacquainted with each other later on in life, when we're more successful, more business savvy, and we were kind of sharing with each other the business ventures that we have going on. And when he was explaining what he was trying to do with Pop Bar, we're like, oh shit, man, fuck the apartments. Would you be down with me and Joe joining you on Pop Bar and expanding, doing more locations? He's like, hell yeah. So here we are now, like in the previous vlogs early on when you saw Jeremy's face and we were telling you about these secret business meetings. This is what's coming to fruition. We're gonna open a bunch of frozen dessert places called Pop Bar, and the first two are gonna be in downtown LA and Roland Heights. And Roland Heights is for all you Asian motherfuckers out there, because we know we got a bunch of Asian followers, and downtown LA is for convenience. And the block is an up and coming place. It's amazing, and they're really gentrifying downtown LA, so I'm super excited to see not only how Pop Bar does here, but what they do with this entire space in general. Peace. one of the most productive days of the entire year. So usually I'm so busy Monday through Friday, I can't run any errands because a lot of the places that I do have to run errands, they're open normal work hours. But because we're so busy, pretty much from 9 a.m. until 10, 11 p.m. at night, Monday through Friday, when I do have time on the weekends, none of the places that I can run errands are open. The good thing now though is that because I live in downtown LA, the availabilities open up because I think they know a lot of people that live in LA are a little bit more busy. So one of the things that I've been wanting to do is get my truck detailed. When I lived in Alhambra, Monterey Park, all the car wash places close by Saturday, like half day, and Sunday they're not even open. So I was super productive today. This morning, you already saw, I met up with Jeremy, one of our business partners, to check up on the construction status of Pop Bar. That's going awesome. Then even before that, before he even came, because I knew that detailing a truck, it was gonna take 2 to 3 hours, I dropped off my truck early this morning so that when he came and picked me up to check up on the Pop Bar status, that they can be working on my truck in the meantime, simultaneously. So I got my truck back, completely detailed, completely clean, unlike what you guys been seeing because I've been so busy. We had to shoot in the mountains the other day. There's sand, dirt, bunch of dust all over the place because we were moving. It was just a really, really dirty truck. Now the truck is nice and clean like the way it's supposed to be. And then I made my trip all the way down to Fountain Valley to pick up the rifle that you see back there because I bought this rifle over a month ago and I really like this rifle. It's a very, very rare rifle and it's like a collector's edition, but it's also very capable. And so as soon as it came out, because I wanted it and I know it's gonna go up in value immediately, I bought the rifle, but I haven't been able to go down to Fountain Valley, which is about almost an hour away from my house, for a long time. So I'm finally been able to come out, pick that up. Meanwhile, at home, I have the Roomba, which is our like automatic robot vacuum running and cleaning the floor because Silent Mike is coming, who is gonna be a guest. He's gonna be staying at our place for an entire week. So that way I'm having the house cleaned while I pick up this rifle. And so I'm doing two things at the same time. And the reason why Silent Mike is coming is because he's coming, and also Omar Isaf is coming. He's gonna stay for a whole week because us three, we're teaming up to create some legit fitness programs that we want to share with the public. So both me, Omar, or all three of us, me, Omar, and Silent Mike, we are high-level lifters with a lot of knowledge, like legit knowledge, because of the people that we rub shoulders with. We rub shoulders not just with the regular personal trainers that work at commercial gyms, but with some of the top lifters and athletes in the nation. So we have a wealth of knowledge, but what we want to do is we want to be able to take that, simplify that, and minimalize that, and make that knowledge not such a overwhelming burden for the common person. So how I would like to voice it is kind of like, remember like when six-pack shortcuts used to come on, and before people thought it was a hoax, they'd watch it and be like, oh shoot, these are some quick workouts I can do in my home, or I can do some quick workouts at the gym that can give me some results, because not everyone is trying to deadlift 600 or bench 400. You know, some people, they just want to be a better version of themselves. So because of that, me, Silent Mike, and Omar, we want to take our legitimacy and the actual knowledge and science-based training that we know and make that into a program that can benefit just the common person, like everybody. So that's our goal. So they're coming down for this week. We're going to be brainstorming, shooting a lot of videos for our new company that we're starting up, and I'm really, really excited about this because until this time, up until this point, like all of Barbell Brigade stuff, we're servicing pretty much the intermediate to advanced level lifter. Like everyone that watches Barbell, majority of them compete in either on stage, doing bodybuilding physique shows, or powerlifting, or Olympic weightlifting. And all our friends, Charlie from Caffeine and Kilos, they sponsor Olympic athletes, Mark Bell and Slingshot. Like everyone are record holders, and our group of people that we know and our colleagues, we operate at such a high level, and that's not relatable. You know, like not everyone, like I said, is trying to be the best person in the world. So to be able to combine all this knowledge and simplify it and make it digestible, where even like someone like my mom can jump on a 8-week fat loss program, or my little cousin who just got into lifting and just wants to put 20 pounds on his bench, we can give him that program and he can put 20 pounds on his bench in 8 weeks. You know, so we're trying to come up with these programs that are very simple to follow, and people can run them and be very successful on them, and but have it be science backed. We just saw Silent Mike bench 405, and I'm probably gonna bench 405 by the end of this year, so we know what we're talking about. So I'm really excited about that. I'm super happy for today, and now I'm vlogging while I'm driving back. Like, this is the most productive day that I've had so far in a long time in a non-work environment, and I'm really happy.
Why are you sitting on my side?
Because the background looks amazing. Amazing. Look at this. Look at this background.
I wonder if we have window washers, because this window's pretty dirty.
Really?
You know what sucked?
What?
This morning it was super dewy outside.
Yeah.
So I had no view of outside.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just like foggy?
Yeah, it was super foggy.
The day that I'm actually waiting for is the day when it rains, because I bet it's gonna look really cool. It's either gonna look horrible,
Right,
like, you know, when you're driving in the rain, you can't see shit, it's just blobs of water.
Yeah.
Or if I get to see mist, I get to see like a very beautiful view of LA that I think very few people get to see.
I'm excited too. I can't wait till it snows.
It's never gonna snow in LA.
I know, I think you're just out of it because you look really tired.
I'm really exhausted. I'm really happy though that I had a very productive day. So I know we haven't been together all day, and this is our first time together. We did have dinner together though, but that was after me doing a billion things that you guys saw. You wanna know what I did today in a nutshell? In the morning, as soon as I woke up, I
rolled around in bed because I looked at you do it.
No. I dropped off the truck because I knew I was gonna meet up with Jeremy to check out the construction updates on Pop Bar. So while I was meeting there, they were while I was doing. And after that, I came back, turned on the Roomba, starts cleaning, and then I go to pick up the rifle. I come back, Silent Mike's here, and I cleaned up the boxes you told me to clean that up, and then went to the gym and went bam, 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 bam. Then we went to Target, got Silent Mike the bedding because he's gonna stay here for a week. Bam, and then bam, we met up, and then we had dinner, and I had such a productive day. Ran all kinds of errands and picked up the dog fur, cleaned up the truck, and
what made you want to pick picking up the dog fur is the most randomest shit ever, because I already told you I have that set on a schedule. So what made you want to do that? It just bothered you?
It just looked extra hairy, and since we have a guest, I was like, oh, I don't want
good
her.
call. Okay.
You know?
I can see that. Good call.
Yeah. How was your day?
It wasn't as like intense as yours. I think for most of you guys, or at least for me, it doesn't sound like a very intense day, but then I gotta remember that we live in LA and everything's driving is like at minimum 20 minutes. So then I gotta remind myself, because it didn't sound like a productive day.
Well, if I start putting time codes to everything, like what time I woke up at 8:30, and then I brought over the truck at 9. At 9 o'clock they were watching their full detailing. They told me they're gonna be done by 11:30. So I woke up, and then what did I do? I met with Jeremy at 10, and then we were walking around until 12, looking at everything. Came back, picked up
till 12. Whoa!
Picked up the truck. Yeah, there's a lot of construction updates. And then picked up the truck, and then the gun is in Fountain Valley, which is all in Orange County. Drove another hour.
Yeah,
so by the time I got there, it's 2 p.m. So it's like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just gotta remind myself that things are really spread out here. That's all. I'm not trying to undercut your thing. For me, I didn't really do crazy intense stuff, but I did something that was super important and very valuable to me, and something that I really appreciate and I wish I could do more of.
What did you
and that
do?
was actually friend bonding.
Oh.
And although we do work with all of our friends, I'm fortunate and I love that and I really appreciate that. Because it's work, we kind of don't have time to sit there and bond and just do nothing together and just laugh and crack jokes. Yeah, we do that over dinner.
Without any work-related topics.
Yeah, or without feeling that whole day of work and then you're kind of drained already and then you go into this really cool conversation. It was just a day of female bonding. So, woke up super early today, took care of the pups. I took them out to go pee and poo before you woke up.
I also walked them later on in the afternoon too.
Oh wow, you did, thank you. And then I met up my girlfriend Priscilla, which is Drill's girlfriend, signed us up for a Pilates class, something that I've been looking forward to doing for a really long time. It was either going to be yoga or Pilates, but I really like Pilates machines, like the resistance machines that they use. So.
Are you sore?
I'm pretty sore already because these are muscles that I don't use, and I feel like that's kind of what's exciting for me is just the unknown in fitness and just trying a different discipline in fitness. I feel like no fitness discipline is way more important or better than any other. I just feel like they all serve a very unique purpose. So it was really cool that I was able to experience Pilates, and I signed up for like 5 classes, so I'm gonna have a class once a week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it'll be really nice to do powerlifting and then Pilates on on my off days. Met with them. Oh, and Tiff was a last minute addition. We met with her and we're like, I guess weightlifting just really wasn't working out for her, or just didn't click, or she didn't vibe with it as much. But she decided to come in Pilates, and I just wanted to invite her just
How
to
does she
see.
like Pilates?
So far she says she likes it, but this is the first class, so you can't really gauge it. So we did that, and then our butts were burning. Like there's this machine, right? It has like resistance bands at the bottom, and they all have different color coding. I don't understand what those things mean just yet. But she'll tell you, okay, put one thing on red, yellow, and blue, and then you like hook up these like spring things. And it's like this board that slides up and down. So depending on what it is that you're doing, you can like, you could go from like a squat and then you like push yourself all the way forward. So you're lying flat on your back, and then it has like different resistance bands for your arms and your legs, and we're doing like circular motion. It was just a lot of really cool stuff that I learned. Cool. And then after that, they were like, hey, are you guys hungry? And we're already in Hollywood. So I'm like, yeah, let's eat.
What'd you guys eat?
So we ate at this cafe called Scrumptious, and it was like this organic foodie place, mom and pop. I don't think you've ever been there. I've never been there.
It was outdoors?
Like, it was half outdoors, mainly outdoors, and like a little cafe area on the inside.
Oh, cool.
Super mom and pop. Food was really, really good. We got like 3 big dishes.
Do you walk in through the front and then the outside's open?
Yeah.
And you walk through into the building, and then there's so you don't pay underneath the roof?
No, you just sit at a table.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We ordered 3 really big dishes, and because we all don't ever finish our food, we always have our boyfriends finish our food. We got 2 big dishes, and then
split it by 3 people.
And we split it by 3
cool.
people. And we stayed talking till about like 1. We just bonded
That was
hard.
really good bonding.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Because Priscilla's someone that I don't really get to hang out with much, but I really like her and I really respect her.
Yeah.
And like, Churl's our boy, you know? So it's really cool to meet the significant other, because I feel like it really tells you a lot about, the other person.
Yeah.
So she's just a really stand-up girl, really goal-driven, very independent, super cute. She's like super femmy. Like if you guys know Churro, he's like this like really like no filter, super kind-hearted, hilarious like clown with like a istale, like accent, palabra, like he's always talking like that. And then you meet his girlfriend, or his counterpart, Priscilla, who's like this very like dainty, very polite, very classy.
She's like
very proper.
like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
She's like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. Great description. So it's so funny to like hear her side of the story, that whatever stories Tro has told us. So I'm like sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, that is funny. Tro said the same story but completely fucked up. Where his perspective was way funnier. So it was just really cool, like getting to know her a little bit better.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you're able to bond with some friends finally on a day off.
Yeah, I think it's super important. Like, again, we get to work with each other, but working and just doing nothing together, you get a completely different side of a person. So, like, Tiff is one of my closest friends, and I don't really get to talk to her too much. I see her all the time, but she's busy doing her work, I'm busy doing my work, and it's a very fleeting, like, hey, what's up, bye, and then we kind of split and go into our separate apartments.
Yeah.
So, it was really nice.
It was kind of reminded me of Korean barbecue yesterday, where like me and Casey are sitting next to each other, and we meet a lot on the feature film and stuff, so we work a lot together, but then we never really get to share our thoughts and opinions on non-work things. So when we're able to do that, that's when we're able to bond a lot, which is really cool. And I heard Sarah and Casey talking.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So it was really, really cool. Yeah, like sometimes when you just talk about work-related stuff, you kind of get into the logical mindset.
And it's so surface.
And then it becomes a little bit more surface, and you're analyzing things too much instead of just feeling and bonding with people. And so that's always really, really good.
Yeah, I did that with Evan.
Evan?
Our little boy, Evan.
Cool.
Yeah, I got to sit next to him, and we're just talking. I was looking at him like, oh shit, this is the first time we're not talking about work shit. Like, this is kind of cool. You're kind of a cool kid.
Evan's really cool.
Yeah.
I
I think
like him.
everyone in our circle is really fucking cool.
Everyone's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better team on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you look exhausted.
I'm fucking exhausted.
You look like you're like this.
I'm fucking exhausted. I did so much
Trying to
shit.
open up
Honestly, I would
presents.
take a shower and just pass the fuck out.
But
But I have one more meeting left. And I'm waiting for Omar Asmuff to come back down from Vegas. Because me, Silent Mike, and Omar, we have one more meeting to kind of wrap up everything and figure out what we're going to do this week. We already have a plan. But we just want to schedule daily and figure out the logistics for everything. Because Silent Mike is living with us. Omar Asmuff is going to be staying with his girlfriend in LA. So we just want to coordinate everything, make sure everything's cool. So even though I want to pass out, I'm really tired and stuff. One more meeting.
what if you take a little nap? Nap.
Oh, at this time, I'm not gonna wake up. But I'm glad you shared all that with me, and we got to bond a little bit more, potato.
I know. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna wrap the day up now.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
wrap it.